It's hard to believe that casual relations is beneficial and that this is something that we need to experience, really. Because if this is normal for us, then why do so many of us feel used after the exchange? Like, why do we feel like our bodies are meant to be shared with many different people at once? A lot of the time, our bodies are being shared with people who aren't healed themselves. And so when you lay down with them, you get up with pieces of them, their traumas, their problems, the things that they're not addressing, while at the same time leaving behind pieces of ourselves. And I think some of you can relate to that feeling of being used. They sold us this lie that intertwining with numerous people is liberation. But that seems like the real bondage because, like I said, when you lay down and you have relations with many different people, you're intertwining with many different spirits and many different souls of people. And you become connected to so many different people who, like I said, are unhealed. They're hurting. And that just seems like the real bondage. That seems like you're attaching yourself to way too many people, way too many unhealed people at that. Like, let's really talk about it. That feeling that you had, that was bonding, right? Like instinctually, you are feeling one with that person in that moment. But something about it is still not quite right. It's like you came together, and then when it was done, that person ripped away from you, maybe even taking a chunk of you with them. And I can't help but feel as though this is transactional no matter how you view it. Like, it's either you're taking from someone or you're getting something taken from you in these types of exchanges. And I'm not just talking about having relations when it's meaningful or when it's with someone you love or someone who you really truly feel connected to. I'm talking about the random people who you don't know their story and you don't know if they're carrying things with them that you want a part of you. And this lie that this exchange means nothing, and that you can surrender your body to someone just for fun. Like, we are spiritual beings, and that feeling that don't sit right with you, that's your spirit communicating with you. That's God communicating with you. And if you've experienced this before, that is a good sign, honestly, because a lot of these unhealed people, they don't have remorse. They don't feel any type of discernment in how they're choosing to move. They're just mindlessly moving and just wreaking havoc everywhere. And so that uneasy feeling that you're having, that uncomfortable feeling with these exchanges that you're having, that is a sign that I believe that God is not leaving you behind, and that God is really continuing to try to reach out to you and to try to get a hold of you and bring you closer and to change your ways and to become better. And I don't want you to feel as though I'm being judgmental, because I'm not. I know everyone is different, and I know I cannot speak for everyone. But with that being said, I know that this message resonates with some of you, and some of you are going through life feeling hurt and feeling like you're being used and like you're not treating your body the way that you feel it should be treated. And so this message is for you. You deserve to have your feelings confirmed and validated. Those feelings that you're having, they are for a reason. No, you're not being immature. No, you're not weak, and you're not tripping. That's you knowing that you deserve more. You are well aware that your spirit needs nurturing. But let me tell you that you will not find it under the covers. It starts with the parts that do not require you to give your body to someone else. And anyone who tries to tell you the lie that they need to lay down with you to see if you're even worth their time, that's just them trying to take something from you. Yes, our bodies crave intimacy, but our mind, body, and spirit need to work together, and we cannot allow our flesh to lead us astray. And I want you to understand that I am delivering this with as much love as I can. I want you to navigate this life with a good head on your shoulders. You are so full of life, and you are so full of beauty, and I know that you have a lot of love and light that you want to share with the world. But I want you to be aware that there are some unhealed people who, instead of healing others, they're seeking out to hurt others. And it may not always be intentional, but it's the truth. And so understand that there is someone out there looking for what you have, but it's not for your benefit. And so I need you to guard your heart. I need you to be protective of your light and be protective of your body and be protective of your spirit and be protective of your mind. More importantly, they are going to try to convince you to put yourself in the wrong situations. The love that you seek exists, and although you may be looking in the wrong places, it's out there and it will find you the moment you decide to start pouring that love into yourself. Understand that you deserve more, and once you root your foundation in self-love, things will work out for you.